Okay, it's Sunday, February 2nd. I'm doing this around 4 o'clock. We have a little bit of weather moving in, nothing major. There will be some ice out in western Pennsylvania. Otherwise, everybody else is either nothing or snow. I'll show you the timeline here. This is what it looks like right around 4 o'clock, and then it kind of moves across the state. As you can see, eastern PA, it's very light. There's flurries and stuff out here. Here's your ice out here. It's not a major ice storm, but just enough to make it a little nasty. And here's your snow down here towards Reading, Allen, south of Allentown, northern New Jersey, northeastern PA, north central PA. It's just kind of going to come through. It's more of a nuisance. This is around 8 o'clock tonight. Kind of a burst in here, a little bit of snow into the north, but they still, like I said, here's some ice going on out here. And then you see it moves off. This is 9 o'clock tonight, 10 o'clock tonight, 11, 12. And then, as I say, this is like already pushed out to 2 a.m. Maybe a little bit of icy sprinkles going on, but nothing big. What we're talking about here, snow wise, is not a big deal. You know, these gray areas here, there's a dusting, maybe half an inch. The darker gray areas could be closer to an inch, and the blue areas probably cap out around 2 inches or so. Maybe up in extreme Wayne County up here, you could see up on those hills out there. Maybe you can see like a 3 inch fall in there, but I doubt it. I don't think it's much at all. We're going to be getting a series of storms, and each one will be colder and colder and encompass some messy weather for the first week or so into February. But as we get towards the middle of February, the teleconnections are setting up. I'm not going to go into detail because people don't quite understand it. But we'll have a positive PNA, we'll have a negative NAO. And what that means is when we had those storms, if you remember last month, that it went through New Orleans and Texas and through Florida, like a blizzard down there, and then it went off the coast. With these teleconnections, it's going to mean more storms are going to come down across there and then come up the coast, which sets us up for what everybody's looking for, a northeast snowstorm. Again, that's probably getting closer to Valentine's Day when that happens. We have a small system that's going to come through midweek, but it's got a lot of mess with it. This is Wednesday around 11 o'clock in the morning, and as we move during the day, you can see it stays down south, but here's some freezing rain, a little bit of sleet in here, and then as you see this start to move up, this is Thursday morning around 5 o'clock in the morning. A little bit of sleet ahead of it, but a big area out here where we can get some really nasty weather. This is Thursday morning and really coming down, freezing rain out here, rain out by Pittsburgh. And then we just move this ahead. This is around 8 o'clock in the morning, and you can see a lot of Pennsylvania is either in freezing rain, a little bit of snow, higher elevations, and some sleet, and then the rest is all rain. That makes for some bad conditions Thursday morning. This will all move out during the day. This is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can see it's kind of cleared. What you get out of this is it's not a lot of snow. You can see that it's confined to the southern area and then up in the Poconos. So it's not a big snowmaker. What it is, though, it does create sleet, especially up north of 78. You're talking some decent sleet in some areas. This is like quarter inch of sleet, 3/4 of an inch of sleet out this direction here. And then on top of that, you got freezing rain. And out in central, up the Laurel Highlands, there could be some power outages down here, broken branches, especially in this area right here. And then it's a little bit of a heavier amount through here, heading up to Schuylkill County, western Berks County, down here towards Lebanon and heading down. There could be a little bit of a problem there to deal with on Thursday when it comes to the amount of ice that falls down. Elsewhere, you can see it's kind of light. It's not too bad, but it's a messy Thursday for sure. And I don't want to get too far ahead of each of ourselves here because, like I always tell you, one system has to come through to see what it does to the atmosphere. But this is the slow progression of the snow and the cold. And this is Sunday. Saturday and Sunday, the 8th and the 9th next weekend. And there is a little bit of snow that comes through the area, through our viewing area. And some places don't get that much, but are going to get a couple of inches out of this. 2 to 3, maybe 4 is what we're looking at. And then as this moves out of the way, then you've got another, let's see if we can fix this. We have another storm that's going to come up from the south, and these are going to be hitting one after another. This one here is basically Delaware, South Jersey as it goes through. And then we have this one, which comes up around the 12th, 13th time period. And this is more what you would like to see as a coastal storm for a lot of people. So again, people that haven't been getting snow, southeastern PA, Delaware, Jersey, you're getting it this year. And this is just the next one. And then the one after that, there's even more after that. And we just can't go out far enough with the computer model right now. So between now and say the 17th of February, this is kind of your readout. And everybody's getting snow. Okay, all the way up through New England. Ski country is going to be really happy. Snowmobile country will be really happy. Again, this is a long range look, but I think after this, we have more cold air comes in. The vortex comes down, cold air comes in, and then we set up for things that aren't so messy as they are now as we go towards past the middle of the month and we start to see things forming offshore and we see more snow coming in. So if you're a snow lover, this is your winter. If you don't like the cold, this is not your winter because we still have a lot of cold that's got to come down here. And it's probably going to stay cold into mid-March at least. So again, I kind of warned you before that's what was going to happen. And it looks like things are beginning to line up to where that's going to happen right there. Okay, so anyway, that's your forecast for today. I'll update this thing tomorrow. And now a word from my sponsor.
Homes to the place we belong. Kidner Homes since 1972. Kidner Homes has known what to do. With endless floor plans, we will build your dream home.